Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're looking at the C1 Spirit, and, well, let's jump straight into this tour, shall we? So we're actually just going to start off with some prices quickly, just while I'm here talking about the ship. So, when you go to buy this thing, the only place you can buy it in-game is actually at Crusader Industries, on Orison. In the showroom. So if you want to buy it, it's 3.1 or 3.12 million if you want to buy the thing outright. And, well, how much will this thing set you back on the pledge store? Well, the thing will set you back $125, which isn't that bad for what it is. Now, the C1 is actually a medium freight or transport ship, and, well, it's actually really nice. I really like this ship. It's a bit different than its big brother, the A1 Spirit, which carries 10 size 5, pretty much some nuclear bombs. But again, we have all of our components locked in these little component areas here. Again, with the other side, we have quantum drives and batteries. And then when we come in here, we have a lot of room and 2 separate cargo grids here. Obviously, you can feel free to squeeze it in as much as possible, but you do need to get out of the ship. It's not like the Avenger series where you can actually get out the front, sorry. You actually need to get out the back. These things right here open up and they are little box storage areas. Or, I mean, you can store pretty much anything you want in there, really. This one also opens up as well. But this one is components and engineering. And this one here is avionics. When you move into the next bit, we have a shower and a pesky fire extinguisher trying to get me to pick it up again. But then when you pull this out, this comes a toilet, and we have a mirror that doesn't work. And we have a shower at the top and a sink. Turn around, we have 2 suit lockers and some gun storage to deploy, which is quite nice. I do like these weapon racks. They are not weapon racks, they're suit lockers. They are very, very nice. Over here we have our food station and an area to store food and drink. In this bit here we have storage on the top and beds on the bottom, which we can control the lighting from if we were to zoom in right here. We can change it to auxiliary or command. I believe that says emergency. Sorry, that's my bad. And then you can also change it back to normal. But again, you have more storage on here and another bed that does the same thing. Now in here we have co-pilot and pilot seat, but the best thing about the C1 is it's one of the ships that allow you and the co-pilot to take control of the ship fully and allow you to fly in either seat. So it doesn't mean, like, if I was to go and get in the co-pilot seat, which normally sometimes wouldn't work because of the remote turrets or things like that, I can still access a remote turret from this seat, but I can also fly the ship. So if I just turn on the ship from here. Oh wait, hang on, actually, is this changed? Wait, do I need to turn it on first? Hold on, give me a second. I swear I need to turn this on first and then I can fly. Okay, I'm not embarrassing myself here, I swear. Okay, well they must have changed this because I seriously actually cannot fly anymore. There was a point where you can actually fly, but I'm assuming that this is to do with the remote turret that's up here. That allows you to tractor beam, but it's on the top right now. Obviously you need to deploy it to make it into a remote turret for the cargo bay. But at some point you were allowed to fly from both sides of the ship, which is a little bit sad that they've actually removed that. But yeah, this is actually now just a designated cargo turret now. So you can pull things out, pull things in, and then when you're ready to go, you just retract it, and then you can get ready to go. But again, the pilot seat is, again, now, I guess, your main pilot seat. I could be wrong, by the way. I could be thinking of another ship, but I swear that you were able to fly the C1 from within both the co-pilot seat and the pilot seat, as long as the pilot seat wasn't manned. If the pilot seat wasn't manned, it means that the pilot's gone. It means that you're in control of the ship, you fly it, whatever. And then when the pilot comes back, they take over. That's the way I remember it. But I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But again, it is what it is. It's whatever. I mean, now at least we've got, like, I don't remember this having a a working tractor beam though. So it is nice to see that it actually works now, and obviously, especially with it being a cargo hauling ship, it is very nice to have. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty much everything covered, and obviously we've covered the prices, prices wise. So there's not really much else to talk about. It is a neat little ship, and obviously it is quite cheap in comparison to some of the other ships on the lists that we've done so far. But in all actuality, if you were starting the game and you had $125 to buy the game and buy the ship, would I recommend this to you? Yeah. Would I recommend it to you for mercenary missions? Like going to like sites and landing, blah blah blah, going in and shooting them? Yeah. Bounty missions, lower end ones, yeah. Higher end ones, no. PvP, it depends on how good you are really and how well you upgrade the ship and things like that. With basic loadout, probably not. No. I think it is good for one solid thing, and that is obviously cargo hauling. But it is a beautiful ship. I can't even lie. It's, like I said, it is probably one of my favorite like all-time ships. The same with the A1 Spirit. They go in the same thing because they are basically the same ship. They're the same variant, so they are pretty much the same shell, just different. So yeah, I do genuinely think that they are really, really good looking ships. Again, the only thing that I would say is sometimes I feel like they're a little weak in comparison to other ships, but again, I don't know. That's just my opinion from what I've done in my personal experience. But obviously, for those who have flown a C2 or sorry, a C1 or an A1 for the longest times ever, feel free to correct me in the comments if you know this ship better than me. Obviously, if you feel like it's just my skill issue, which it probably is, feel free to just absolutely roast me in the comment and be like, "You're absolutely trash. I have literally been with the C1 for the longest time and I haven't died once." Like, I mean, if you're gonna be like that, like, you know, I might have to fight you, but not in game because I'll lose. So in GTA, but anyways, yeah, that's gonna be the end of today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And yeah, if you guys are planning on buying the game at all, make sure you guys use my referral code in the description below at the checkout. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care for now, and see ya.